Hello and welcome to Train Fever. I'm your host ND War. Today is going to be a first impressions type of video. I've literally bought the game after some recommendations from a friend. After playing Factorio, he reviewed my videos for me and suggested this game. Now, the audio is a little loud, I hope. I've turned them down to just 6 and 1. So the music is as low as it's going to go, so if that's still too loud I do apologise. But this is a first impressions video. And we'll start off with the graphics. It defaulted to high for me on everything. So when it comes to actually playing the game, I'm not expecting too much from it. I'm literally going to expect this screenshot here that the developers have dumped in for the game. And if it starts to lag, I'll have to come in and edit these. I'm not running on a brilliant system, I will admit. It's not the best system in the world. I hope to improve it, but if it's defaulted to high, then I expect it to be able to run on high, not run on low. If it defaulted to low, I would understand. I don't know much about the company. Honestly, I literally picked up the game and I've just started playing. The only things that I have adjusted is the audio, so that hopefully new viewers can hear me, and we will see. I will be playing for about an hour. I will break the video up into 2 halves. I will hopefully break it up a little better than I did with the Factorio episodes. I did get heavily criticised for that, for not burning pauses and breaks, and yeah, so hopefully with the criticisms I have learned, I should get back and get better. Now, the controls looks very minimalist. There's no keyboard bindings here. There's nothing to say that Wazad moves me camera around. There's nothing like that. Never played the game. Hopefully there's a tutorial. And then advanced has just crash reports. That could have just been dumped in a general settings one. Then of course what else would you include in the general settings? There seems to be very little in the controls in the settings, so I'm a little disappointed with that. Achievements, I think these are literally just the same as the standard Steam achievements, and they don't look that different to what you would expect really. A first bus stop, blah 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 blah. It looks like you just build up an empire and you will automatically unlock these, much like you do in Banished, if any of you have ever played Banished. So, start a new game. We'll start on small, we'll start with medium terrain, we'll just leave it all on defaults. Obviously I've not played the game before, so I've not unlocked anything else. That's a complicated seed looking name. I do play Steam under the name Rizal because I want it to be different to my account name, and the account name on Steam is not the same as my YouTube name, so it should stop me from getting hacked, because I'm a bit of a stickler for stuff like that. We'll start the game and I'll carry on talking, because apparently map generation can be a bit of a pain. We will see. So games like this, Factorio, Transport Tycoon, strategy games like that, they all bring out a spark of interest for me. I play Banished, I play quite a few games like that. There will be an FPS. I do plan on doing a Bioshock one once I can start getting the recording software to record properly. Once I figure that out, there will be a Bioshock video. I do intend to show off what I am capable of playing, rather than just strategy games like Train Fever, Banished, so on and so forth. But this is definitely going to be a first impressions video, because I've already said so half a dozen times. And I don't really plan on doing first impression videos all that much, because I normally research my games quite well. I've literally just picked this game up because a friend suggested it to me and said, go for it, it's a fun game. He took part in the beta participation. It's a bit like, you know, your Factorio games. You link up one route to another route, you link up resources, you link up passengers. I should have fun with it. Okay, so we're into the game. And we're hovering over Berkeley. Right. So, looks like standard mouse controls really. Pan, rotate. Ooh. Oh, oh wow, that is actually quite a big map. I wonder what that is in the corner over there. Oh, please don't tell me that's a smudge on my screen. No, that's definitely not a smudge on my screen. What's that over there? It's a smudge on your screen, Andy. Yeah, brilliant. So, it looks like the graphics should probably not have defaulted to high. I've got a funny feeling that's the corners of the map. Like we're playing on a board game type idea. Which is kind of cool. A bit of a throwback to Supreme Commander in that respect. I've got the utmost respect for that kind of field. And I wonder how far we can zoom in. Is that a river? That's a river. That's kind of cool. So I'm in a valley type map. And is that big? That's... Oh wow. That is kind of... Oh wow. Wonder if I can get down to... Oh wow. That is beautiful. A little laggy. Yes. I definitely think I'm going to have to hop into the settings here. Just bear with me a moment. So escape doesn't get you into the settings like it normally would. There's partial edge scrolling. I can scroll to the left and the right. I don't think I like that. You would expect, as a PC gamer, you would expect an easy way to bring up menus. Oh, it's up there in the top right hand corner. That's an odd place for a menu. Linux, you'd expect it top left. Windows, bottom left. Not usually in the right. So we'll go into settings and we'll turn the geometry down. We'll turn the shadows down to low. Oh, look, that's turning that geometry down just suddenly gave us a massive boost. I'm playing on a GTX 560, so reflections aren't actually that much of a deal. Turning them off, I never seem to get much of a boost. But turning off shadows does. Turning down the I didn't expect the geometry. Did it actually? Oh, it's like trees and stuff. Look, if I turn that back down to medium, all them trees disappear. And then I seem to have a decent frame rate going on now. A little laggy when I move the camera too jerkily, but I'll try to look underneath the bridge. But if I leave it running, you can see all them little people going. I wonder where they'll go into. If I zoom out, so the people don't render. There's definitely a lot on here, a level of detail. So I'm not rendering all them people now. I'm just rendering dots. Ooh, what's happened there? I was getting upgraded, I assume. I hope. I hope that wasn't me. Shouldn't have been me. Right, so I'm assuming these are industries. Coal mine. Forest. What are you? Oil refinery. So ideally I want to be linking two of these up. So we've got an iron ore mine there. Iron ore mine there. Steel mill. Steel mill requires iron ore, but it also needs coal. So if I'm going to start churning a profit, I'll need to find coal. Coal's all the way up there, so that's going to be an expensive one to get up and running. I'm a foundling business. I can't do expensive yet. What have we got there? Oh, we've got some oil. Another iron ore. Another iron ore. Coal. Ooh, so we've got two iron ore and coal. So do we have a steel mill? Nope. Iron ore, oil refinery, steel mill. So we could go there, and then there. And then get a steel mill. There's two steel mills. So hopefully I can transport iron this way and use that as a single coal depot. Hopefully that should produce enough coal. Kinda want to re-roll, see if I get something a bit easier, but your logs. I assume you're a forester, you must be logs. You're some. That looks like a very simple setup. So let's start here. Now I ignored the tutorials. I don't generally do that. I will listen to the tutorials, but This is first impression. That can go. Can that go away? Oh. Do you want to? No. Oh, click there. Look. Sometimes I feel like a right idiot. So we got tracks. Yeah, standard tracks. Train station. I'm assuming that's people and freight. Right, so this is definitely going to want to be a freight station. Now it's only going to be a small one. So I don't know if I actually want a train running it, but better than nothing, I suppose. I assume you need a depot to buy your trains, and then we've got some signalling. Roads. So it's definitely Transport Tycoon, just not trains. We've got small, medium and large streets, so I can upgrade the streets by the looks of it. Bus stop, bus station, tram station. Trams? Hang on, trams? Oh, lovely, so... Oh, I've completely missed that, look. I wonder if the trams can be built alongside, if they've got... Oh no, look, ooh. I can just upgrade the road. That'll be... So I can run a tram system in a city, maybe set up some kind of bus stop system. And then another depot, and a tram depot. So it's quite a large game. Oh, and that'll allow me to upgrade roads, look. So the game looks huge, really, and what you can do. So we'll start off with, yeah, we only need a small truck station, I think. And we'll go there. Oh, jeez. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, right, so everything has to be flat. Everything has to be on a flat plane, and it'll just dig into the terrain as needed. See, I don't know. I don't like that at all. Okay, so I don't. If they get rid of that feature, I would be more than happy, because it shouldn't happen. Should I just put that at the end there? Terrain alignment collision, just like that. Yeah, because there's nothing else there. Look, but that's a sawmill. So I suppose I need a depot now. Oh look, yeah, I don't mind deformation as long as there's a reason for it. If it's just going to cut into the ground because it wants to be on level ground, that seems a bit backwards. You should adjust your model for the terrain, not the other way around. I know it's a difficult thing to program. I wouldn't even know where to start on something like that. Put the depot there. Right. So, yeah, it just makes it look sloppy. You'd literally just cut into the ground just to stick this bit of road in, when in real life that just wouldn't happen, and I don't mind being unimmersed for that. So, buy road vehicles. What can we buy? A stagecoach or a horse wagon? I am assuming we'll need a horse wagon because a stagecoach typically carried humans. And we'll buy that. Right, so we've got one guy and he's doing nothing. He's in the depot. Right. And rename him. Yeah, there we go. I'll call you Joey. Oh, no. Ah, yeah, okay. Road vehicle 1, Joey. So, I assume then I have to assign him to a line. How do I make a line? Manage lines, haha. New line. Go from there to there. You take them roads. Ooh, and we've gone forward a year. I don't like that. I'm not ready yet. Right, so we've got a line. We rename this line, we'll call it Dunstable Wood. There we go. We've got a station, we've got send all vehicles to depot. Right, so that'll... Can I... Oh, rename that as 1 as well. Let's got to be all renamed or non-renamed. There we go. And that will, when we start getting a bit bigger. So if I click line, can I set line? Aha. There we go then. I assume he will exit the depot. Yep, there we go. I click you. You go to the branch first. Can I finish the order with them? Plug this into the middle of the screen. See what I'm doing. So if I add Dunstable branch again, and then if I remove that one. So Dunstable East. We want a full load. We want any. And then Dunstable branch. And what do we get out of this anyhow? I assume we get money. We're delivering goods for people, so I assume we get money. But these guys will also produce goods. So if they're producing goods... I saw some filters somewhere. Just check the time. Right, I've been playing now for 15 minutes. I've figured out how to do a road network. It's called Train Fever. Surely I should be concentrating on the trains, right? Ooh, finances. So I'm definitely making a loss. But I can borrow money and repay money. I'm assuming that 3 million is borrowed money. They're my vehicles. Who's costing me money? They're my stations. Oh wow, my first cargo item is waiting. Right, okay, go away. I'm assuming goods need to come over here. That's how. Oh, that's actually quite useful. Look at that. Looks like I picked the perfect place, really. They need jobs. They've got jobs. They've got facilities, shopping facilities, quite a large population, quite a few leisure facilities now. And that's very useful. Look at that. So we've got a forest and sawmill set up. That's very useful. I'm getting quite into this game. Now, data layers. We've got cargo. Oh, hang on, what's that? Is that? I assume someone's carrying that. Ooh, land use. So, I'm assuming goods have to come into, what, the commercial, the industry area, which is around here. And then residents will go there and go to the leisure facilities. So, ideally, sticking a station in here would be brilliant. Right, seeing as I'm still on a land base with this one, we'll go station. Can I pause the game because I'm going to demolish buildings and I don't know how the AI is going to react to that. Ooh, so escaped us back out of menus, just go back out to the game. Details, environment, blah blah blah. There's a bulldozer. 9, 2, 2. That sounded like I killed someone. I hope I didn't kill someone. Right, we still got some... Let's bulldozer this blue one. And let's try that again. Oh, I feel really bad. Yes, there we go. Oh. Didn't kind of mean to go that far. So, we have a depot. Right, we'll get the game plan again. You know, the AI reacts to me building my depot there. I'm kind of hoping it builds industry all behind it, but I will have to see how my goods fare, I suppose. So we've got product waiting up here. That's taking forever, so... buy some of them. We'll have 4. I'm not renaming them all, this is going to take forever. Right, depot. So if I say then, what does that do? Select vehicle. Go on, you jump onto Dunstable Wood. You go on to Dunstable Wood as well. Right, and then I need to make a new line, I suppose. Because from here, we will get goods, I assume. I saw some goods, well, I saw a box. The box is nondescript. We'll call this the... Oh, that's gonna get annoying. We'll call it that. Right. Can't double click on a vehicle. I don't know if that's good or bad. I seem to only be able... Oh, I see what I did. So if I click, I'll go, so it's best to do this all in one go like that, just to make life a little easier. Now we've got goods waiting here. You're on the red line. Oh, I keep trying to use WASD to move the camera around. Well, no, I do keep using WASD to move the camera around, but Q and D also moves the camera, rotates it. But that's quite a handy little shortcut key. I'm a little concerned because I think this is on the red line, and I swear I just saw him pick up goods, but he's not carrying goods. He's carrying goods. He's not carrying goods. So I've got 3 carriages bringing goods down. Where are we at? The Dunstable branch. You should load up to full. I don't want you going unless you're full. So I've got 3 coming up to this wood here, and hopefully that'll pick up all the wood. That's a lot of wood. 6 wood. I wonder if there's like a limit to how much wood you can pick up. I just sound really dirty saying that. I do apologise to any like naive viewers, but I feel kind of really dirty for constantly saying wood. I'm going to move over to some oil. Now, where was that handy? Yeah, here we go. So we got Dunstable oil wells. And we've got some Buxton oil refineries. We've got some North Walsham oil refinery. We've got a Stamford oil refinery. So now we've got to find that. North Walsham's quite close. No, that's a coal mine. There, look. But that's not actually that close. Right, where was the other place? It's literally, I'm going to be transporting oil from one side of the map to the other side. Buxton, look. There we go. The oil might be profitable, especially late game. But early game, when I've only got 2.4 mil, the models in this, okay, they're a little bland. In the video, if I zoom out, go to details, no? I'm sure it was an oil refinery I've clicked on before. Was it that button? No. I'm sure I just had a little video and it looked rather bland, but when you zoom in, the actual models that you get to see on the map, they really, I mean, look at these bricks. That texture is just, as I clip through it, that texture is just lovely. I don't know if these are all in-house textures or if they've purchased them or what, but they are just absolutely lovely. Right, so I've got my first line up and running, and I think we'll speed this up. Seriously? Is that it? We're coming up to the second year in game now. So I've been playing for 2 years and my first vehicle still has not reached my first depot. Not depot. Station. To pick up this wood. Behind him, I've got another 2 guys coming to pick up wood. And I wonder if I turn on that cargo there. So, we've got quite a few people walking the wood. It's on a 9-minute frequency, so every 9 minutes I should be getting vehicles there and back again. Which is quite a long while. I wonder if I should assign more vehicles to that. So, what we'll do is... I reckon that should be enough. Let's have a look. We'll set you all to Dunstable Wood. About 2 minutes. Which should be enough to get in before my first pause. Now the other one's 11 minutes as well, so what we'll do is we'll buy another load of vehicles. Okay, I may have bought too many on that one. I've just spent 1.5 million on, and maybe you've crashed the game. Although I'm still being able to close windows. Right, so close the windows as they open because otherwise I'm just gonna get mad. Right, so 67 seconds. Yeah, some of these really need to get moved over, I think, to the other land. These windows open any and everywhere. You've got to really keep an eye on what you're clicking on. Right, so just balancing out the load a little bit. Oh, did I click on the right vehicle? There we go. So, we'll send another one. So where? And we'll send another one. But I now have a ton of vehicles. There we go. That's fairly balanced. And we're playing on fast speed. The game's caught up again now that I've closed all them windows. My first carriage is coming back. And hopefully this will make it before the first pause in my video. Run, horsey, run. You're on 15 kilometers. I wonder if I can upgrade these roads to make them more horse friendly. The first one was only going at 7 kilometers, I noted. But these others all seem to be trailblazing at 15. It's something. So, we've got a 60-second turnaround now. Let's see if that's going to pay off. I wonder if I got that line the right way around. Branch, full load effect of any, then the exchange, which is down here, would be load if available, which they shouldn't load anything, there shouldn't be anything there to load. We'll go to Dunstable Wood, east full load of any, and then branch, load it all. Now, to me this is a waste. I should have a straight line, you go there, then you come all the way to Dunstable. And that should be one line, not 2 lines like I've got it at the moment. But, we are playing back in the 1850s. So, you know, back in them days, this might have been an actual whoa. So that's actually producing more wood than I can cart away at the moment, but I've got another 6 carts, 7 carts, 8 carts, 9 carts. I've got more carts going up there than I've got cents. That's going to cause a traffic jam. So Dunstable branch. They're not going to segment off, are they? They're not going to try and overtake. So that would be this one. Why do you pop it down there? Right, we just need you guys out the way. Just move so we can get wood unloaded. If any of these are actually carrying wood, I haven't got a clue really. Whoa, we got one carrying wood. Joey made it back. And with Joey making it back, we will see what he does. He's come in. And he's made me money. I love you, Joey. So this guy can leave. It's very much like Factorio. You've got to get all your conveyors right. Only in this case, the conveyors are all pretty much pre-built for you. And you've kind of got to get it right yourself. It looks like it could be annoying. But we will... We made a little money. Oh, made some more money somewhere. Oh, over here, look, we dropped some goods off. The goods are just going to have to run regardless. Otherwise it's just going to cause a traffic jam here. This is why I'd normally have this as just one lane by the looks of it. Well, there wouldn't be a traffic jam too badly. But we've started, we will finish. We've just got over the half an hour mark, so we'll pause it here. I will be back in about 5 minutes to play another half an hour. Goodbye.